You are listening to the Love and Money podcast with Shakira, and today I'm going to talk to you about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, as you may be currently aware, there's some things going on in China where China is um, giving Bitcoin a hard time. It's saying, no, you can't mine Bitcoin here anymore. So, the price of Bitcoin has been going down. All the cryptocurrencies have been going down. But I just kind of wanted to show you today on how Bitcoin works. It's been around for an average of 10 years. And if you're not in it, it's a good idea to get in it. And but I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. So I'm not telling you what to do. This is for educational purposes only. I have to give that disclaimer. Okay, so depending on your trust level, how well you trust Bitcoin or not will determine what percentage you decide to get in on. Like, for example, I put in 1%, but there are other people that are putting in less than 5%. Some are putting in 30%. And then there's a recent article that millennials are putting in 50%. So I'm doing 1%, and it comes out to about $20 a week for Bitcoin and then $20 a week for Ethereum. So, just depending on your trust level, you want to get in. It's better to be in than to not be in at all. And then I'm going to give you a concrete example to show you why. Okay. So, can you see this? It says zero, right? So, that's how much you have in Bitcoin if you're not in. Okay. Say, for example, you start putting in, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you what I did. Last year, I put in $5, and that $5 grew to $15. So it tripled in 1 year. So it's gone down to $12 now just because of all the things that are going on with Bitcoin. But that's a very concrete example. $5 to $15. And so that's where my trust level is with Bitcoin. But like I said before, it's better to be in it than not to be in it because some people are totally against Bitcoin. But I'm going to show you how it works, okay? So, say for example, you start putting in $20 a week. $20 times 52 weeks, you would have, and I'm going to say it just in case you can't see. In 1 year, you would have $1,040 in Bitcoin. So, with its history, it's been tripling. So, multiply that by 3. Year 2, you would have 3,120. Multiply that by 3. Year 3, 9,360. Multiply that by 3. Year 4, 28,080. Multiply that by 3. Year 5, $84,240. Multiply that by 3. Year 6, $252,720. Multiply that by 3. Year 7, $758,160. Multiply that by 3. Year 8, two, $2,274,480. Multiply that by 3. 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 That says 1 billion. Do you see that? That's how Bitcoin works. So, I just wanted to show you that the difference between being in it and not being in it. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Now, I have heard some stories of people getting up to a quarter million, 250,000, and then seeing it drop all the way down because that's how Bitcoin does. It drops down, it goes up, it drops down, it goes up. Every day you see is doing something different. Bitcoin is 5% down. Bitcoin is 5% up. Bitcoin is 5% down. So I have heard of a story of a person had $250,000 in their Bitcoin, and the next day it was gone. Not completely gone, not to zero, but it had been wiped out. So the lesson in that is depending on your comfort level, not letting it get that high in the first place, but taking it out and buying assets with it. The point that you decide to do that is your decision. But I just wanted to give you a picture of what people are doing privately. Like I said, this has been around for 10 years and people are making money privately and they aren't going to tell you a thing, not one thing. They're going to let you figure it out. Now, as far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum, you would be multiplying by 14 instead. So, say you say, "Hmm, I don't trust this stuff, cryptocurrency, but I'll dip my little toes in the water, do 1%, do $20 a week." So, $20 a week times 52. So, year one, 1,040. Now, this is Ethereum. Multiply that by 14. Year two, 14,560. Multiply that by two. Multiply that by 14, not two. Multiply that by 14. Year two, 203,840. Multiply that by 14. Year three, 2.8 million. Multiply that by 14, 39 million. Multiply that by 14, 559 million. Multiply that by 14, 7 billion. That's the difference between being in something like this and not being in it because you don't trust it. But I do want you to realize that some people have put their money in Bitcoin in platforms that um, were not good platforms and they lost all of their money. Like all of their money disappeared. So you want to pay special attention to what platform you're using. For example, you're not buying Bitcoin on Robinhood. Um, some places that people will buy their Bitcoin or Ethereum is on platforms like Coinbase or Cash App. But I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. So make sure that you do your research. There are crooks out here that I'm sure you're aware of. So you want to be very careful on what platform you're deciding to buy this stuff on, even if you decide to buy it. So as long as you are going long term with this, you should be fine. But like I said, you you want to take that money out after it starts compounding, take it out and buy assets with it. So you're going to be putting it into things like real estate or putting it into the foundational type investing assets. As you know, the foundation is index funds. That's the foundation. So you're going to be taking the money out of this and putting it into the foundational assets. like index funds, real estate, things like that. Okay. So, this is the Love and Money Podcast with Shakira. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. Please hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. It helps the algorithm. Also, please look below, go down below, and drop your email into the website so that I can have connection with you in the event that they change the algorithm for YouTube. So please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for listening.